To achieve this, we must look at the needs of the mariner on the bridge. To safely navigate, he needs to know his position. Where is he? He needs to know what are the hazards that are around the ship. And he needs situational awareness. What is happening around the ship? The methods of doing this, using traditional aids to navigation, are well established. However, the nature of shipping is changing. Larger, faster ships must be operated with greater cost efficiency in a time of global financial downturn. Marine leisure use has grown significantly. There are new hazards, such as fish farms and offshore wind parks. Traffic separation schemes are being increasingly established in crowded waterways to improve safety. However, probably the most significant change has been the global availability of GPS. In the light of this, we need to try to visualize what aids to navigation mariners will need in, say, 10 or 20 years' time. Modern bridges are equipped with a wide variety of unconnected systems with consequent workload on the bridge crew. E-navigation sets out to integrate both the onboard systems and the shore navigation systems into a harmonized system to enhance berth-to-berth navigation. I won't quote the full definition, as Nick Ward took the honours for that yesterday. So what systems make up e-navigation, and where do conventional aids to navigation fit in? E-navigation might be considered to include integration of these various systems. The concept has three fundamental building blocks along the top. I've excluded the onboard ship systems in this chart. VTS and radar are clear contributors. On the left side are position and timing systems such as ELORAN, GNSS, and the augmentation systems including DGNSS. In the center, the electronic charts and aids to navigation information systems. On the right, systems such as AIS and LRIT. In an e-navigation world, I've considered the ACE navigation, the traditional ACE navigation, to be part of the AIS, as this is the means by which conventional aids to navigation can be integrated into e-navigation. GPS has been the backbone of radio navigation and timing for the past number of decades at this stage. In recent years, there has been a considerable development with additional systems on the horizon. GPS and GLONASS are the two current systems and are both being upgraded. The European-led Galileo system is now expected around 2013. The Chinese Compass system is expected around 2015, and Japan are developing the QZSS system. A number of these systems are interoperable, and this will give a huge amount of redundancy in satellite-based navigation systems. There are also the space-based augmentation systems such as WAAS and EGNOS, and of course the IALA DGPS system. To quote Michael Gray on Monday, e-navigation should not replace L-navigation, looking out the window. So what is the future of lights? Going forward, I think lights will become complementary and secondary systems to the electronic positioning systems. They provide a valuable function of spatial awareness in the confusing environment that can exist in busy waterways. As the determination of position is no longer done using lights, one light in view is sufficient. Generally, a maximum range of 18 miles is therefore sufficient. Leading lights and sector lights are important and will remain so. Sequencing and synchronizing of lighting systems, particularly in channels or where there are a multiplicity of lights, can significantly improve the conspicuity and the effectiveness of these systems. And we saw an excellent demonstration of these systems at the SAMTRA training facility yesterday evening. Although lights have been around for hundreds of years, technological development is occurring in this area. New tungsten halogen and discharge lamps greatly improve the efficiency of lights, even with existing lens. LED lights, such as the one on the right, can now provide ranges of up to 18 miles. LED sources can also be used in traditional lens systems as an alternative to lamps. There are almost daily advances in LED technology, and there is a clear future for LEDs in ATON lights. Of course, a further advantage in many cases is that LED lights reduce energy consumption and have a significant conspicuity advantage compared to lamp sources. A major problem with many of the large lens systems is that they contain a lot of mercury, and this may lead to their demise in the medium term. However, they do provide a very efficient method of gathering and focusing light. There are also interesting developments in investigating the benefits of flickering LED lights as a means of increasing conspicuity. And we will have more on that, I think, in further presentations. The IALA EEP committee has a specialist working group preparing a guideline on conspicuity of lights and how conspicuity can be evaluated and improved. The main application for buoys is marking channels, waterways and dangers. In modern, fast-moving world, the performance of buoys has to be improved. The buoy in this picture is solar powered. It is providing a light with 9 nautical miles range. It is equipped with a Raycon and broadcasts an AIS ATON signal on both channels A and B. It can stay on station for a minimum of 6 years without any attention other than mooring checks. With advances in plastics, we're getting closer to replacing the steel hull on this type of buoy with polyethylene with a life of 20 years without any attention other than cleaning marine growth and mooring checks. Much of the colouring of the daymark can be similarly provided using plastics rather than painted steel or painted aluminium as on this buoy. All this goes towards the holy grail of reducing costs. Synchronization and sequencing of buoy lights can significantly improve the spatial awareness of a channel marking system. Duncan has already mentioned the introduction of blue and yellow rect marking buoy lights, and this is a further advance. As with the major lighthouses, the importance of major floating aids such as this light vessel or Lambie buoys is reducing, and these are mainly being replaced with large buoys. AIS ATONs fitted on buoys can provide a significant benefit, and this is perhaps an excellent example of the integration of L navigation and E navigation. Not only are the buoys visible outside the bridge window, they are also displayed on the electronic chart, showing their true position updated in real time through the AIS message. This is particularly beneficial if the buoy should break its moorings or drag its moorings and go off station. The future of buoys seems to be assured. painting of structures like these to enhance their